Hello everybody and welcome back to Dome Keeper. We had an amazing run last time, all automated. It was fantastic. But now I'm concerned because I'm gonna have to actually fight things whatever we do now. We can't do another automation one because that would just be more of me mining. So what we'll probably do is we'll have a go at prestige mode. Oh yeah, countdown's the new standard. Countdown endless miner. We'll try an endless, right? Sword or laser? I don't know. Let's go laser. Let's go. Oh, pets. I don't want pet. I want thing. Do you know what we haven't done? And actually, as I did say endless, right? Yeah, endless. Because we haven't actually seen what the new wither is like. So I'm gonna have to actually do something. I haven't done something in quite a while. I'll have to spend money on the laser. I'm gonna have to operate the laser. Ugh. I've had my job replaced by robots so long ago I don't even know what I am anymore, what I do anymore. Please bring the robots back. Right, I'll tell you what, actually, let's hop into the chair and let's see the wither changes. Where's wither? Here it is. Weakens all monsters, taking more damage when hit, right? 1 use per battle. Ah, here you go. So 6 seconds of 50% bonus damage. Goes up to 6 seconds of 100% bonus damage. And then, and then 200% bonus damage. For 6 seconds. Plus monsters take 1 damage per second in the fog. So they take 6 damage. I don't really see why even add the why I guess I suppose it will kill the popcorn ones, right? Because they have so little health. That's probably what it's for. I was gonna say, why even bother having them take 6 damage? Who cares? Anyway, alright, debilitate. Let's see, have they changed this at all? I don't remember. 50% slowdown for 8 seconds. 60% for 12, 70% for 16, and then paralysis is 100% slowdown for 2, and then 3 uses of 3 seconds of complete paralysis. Interesting. We'll maybe try that. Hold up, have they changed the wave delay as well? What is it right now? Quarter of a wave. 0.32, 0.4, 0.5 plus this. So you can only get up to a 0.7 wave delay, whereas you used to be able to get to, I think, almost 100% of a wave delay. How about that? So they've really nerfed Wither. They were like, we are tired of people playing with Wither. Quit having fun. You idiots. No more Wither. Right, well, if Wither isn't going to be as sick nasty as it used to be, we'll maybe go for the old... We'll try the debilitate, maybe. Maybe paralysis, maybe just slowing them down. I'm curious about the paralysis, right, because in theory, well, in my head, paralysis would completely stop a stag from moving and would stop it from shooting, but I don't know if that's the case. Do they shoot because they move, or do they shoot the whole time and just happen to be moving? That's where my knowledge runs out, right? Oh, and you know what we will need this time around is the freaking thing that tells you when to head back. Right. One thing I did want to check as well. Did they change laser damage? What does it do? 15 damage? up to 25, up to 45, up to 90. Ups the stun strength. Oh, they've changed the stun strength. Do you remember the stun strength used to be +1 and then +2? This is just up to 1.2 and then 1.7, but combined it would be 1.9 maybe? And then the laser does its lasery things. Okay. Okay. Additional ability. Oh, they've changed the additional ability duration on the wither as well. It used to be 50%, didn't it? But now it's 20% and then 40%. I guess so that maybe it rounds it out nice. I don't know. I just feel like they've taken everything that was fun in the game and ruined it. No, it's probably the right thing to do, right? Because every high score in endless mode was laser dome plus wither. It's just how the game went. If you weren't doing that, you were a dumb idiot. And what were you thinking? Oh, one more. So I'll be interested to see what it's all about. You know, maybe the paralysis is the right way to go, right? Because especially when there's stags and scarabs and stuff, you're probably going to want to pause them while you just either think up a plan, or you have the plan, shoot them in the face, and you just need to execute on that plan. We'll see. Let's do that. Let's get a little bit extra wave time. Even if it's just so that I can go over here and finish mining this tunnel. But you never know what you might find. Like cubes. That might make us a little late. We'll be fine. We need these cubes to upgrade the laser anyway. Otherwise we're screwed. Plus the other thing to think about is I wonder how the new gadgets are going to play into this, right? Being able to have a oh god, what's it called? Spire. Oh, completely forgot the word for a second there. Having the spire should make your game easier to complete. Oh, and they also changed what was it? It was how the waves get harder. It used to be all the resources you collect would make the waves harder, and then but now they're like, no, because then it's endless, right? You're just making harder and harder and harder waves because you're collecting loads of resources. So it scales a little lighter now. At least I think that was in the most recent patch. We'll see. But yeah, it shouldn't get as crazy hard as it did before, but as the waves get harder and harder, or as you go longer and longer, the waves will still eventually get crazy difficult. As they should, you know. Because it's oh god, that was fast. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's just leave a couple of them. Oh god, this is so slow. Get got, idiot. And you, stop headbutting the freaking dome. Alright. Now, you and you. And we left one over here. 3 over here, okay, more than I thought. That's fine. We need the monies. The good thing is, it being endless means that there's functionally unlimited resources. And now we know that the spire can go to 0.6 seconds recharge time. Combine that with the old making a little warpy thing to stun enemies and do whatevers. probably the way to go. Probably what we're going to do. Pretty sure you're guaranteed the spire. I don't think there's any thing that you could do to not get the spire. It should show up. Hopefully it shows up sooner rather than later. Let's activate you for a bit of extra time. We're not going to get much done, right, with the limited time that thing can give us these days. I'll just prep the next set of tunnels. I'm also curious, right, about the prospecting meter, especially as we get lower and lower and lower and the patches get bigger and bigger. I'll be interested to see what you could get done with the prospecting meter. Come on, fly over. Owned, idiot. One sec. Just taking a brief pause. Roll the sleeves up because A, I mean business, and B, it's kind of warm in here. Lovely. Alright. Let's continue on our merry way. We have 4 points. I have refused to acquire any multipliers or anything. However, the triangles I have just received may be the first triangles we put into that. Plus the water, maybe? Question mark? I don't know. Let's see what we got going on. Boop. Oh, they changed this, right? No? Oh. I thought the triangles got more expensive now. Maybe they do after a little while. But I thought they were supposed to get increasingly expensive these days. Well, I guess not. I'll be honest, I'm happy with it. By all means, don't make anything more harder than it has to be if you don't need to. But we'll find out, I suppose, if there is a change hidden somewhere. I mean, let's use this to maybe get more mining speed. Remember, we want to split the upgrades between ourselves and the dome, which is something I haven't done in a little while. I've mostly been like, yeah, I'm rich, give me upgrades, but also give my robo guns and the stun laser and the spire and all that stuff. Yeah, give them upgrades because they're doing all the work. But now I have to fight things. You're owned. Hell yeah, you're owned. Yeah, I forgot how good the laser dome is. More mining. And you know what? Why not? And I don't know if we have any use for any of the rest of this. Or maybe save some water to upgrade the repellent. We could maybe get some more time every time it's used. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I'll come back for you in a second. Well, what are we hoping for gadget-wise? Because last time we wanted the condenser and we wanted the... what's it called? The resource converter. And we got the converter, we didn't get the condenser. Do we need that this time? Do you want to go teleporter? Do you want to go drill bert? I don't know. Lift? I mean, why not, right? The lift is like a guaranteed slot. You can always fit a lift, so you might as well get one. Because then I can like chuck stuff in the lift and not have to worry about it. I can keep mining. And early on it kind of pays for itself. When you get it really late, not the most helpful. Though still helpful because we can get the return speed boost. When we're like, oh crap, I gotta go. And we can just zip zip zoom back up. Okay, it's you now. I wonder if the wither thing is for that. Giving it like 6 damage per second. Sorry, 1 damage per second for 6 seconds. Is 6 enough to kill these things? Because before, it used to kill, these things, and it used to kill the, like, the popcorn ones, the ones that hide underground. Not the popcorn ones, the chicken ones. I call them chickens anyway. The ones that hide underground and eventually resurface and keep coming. The Wither used to be able to kill them as well. Because he used to do... What did it do? Was it 15? Was it 3 damage per second? For 15 seconds or something like that? I don't really actually remember. You know, they actually might have never given us a number of how much damage the damage per second was. Just that they took damage per second. Maybe it was always 1 damage per second. It was just over 15 seconds if you did it right. Or 10 or 12. I can't remember what it was. But 40% of 6 seconds, I mean, they probably, depends how they round it. They could round it up, be generous, round it up to 3. Probably don't, it's probably 2. That gives you 8 damage over 8 seconds. That doesn't feel like the Wither we used to know. Look how they massacred my boy. Plus, it's only the bonus damage you get is only while the Wither is active, which is tough because you gotta pick your targets, unless you have double laser and then you can essentially pick every target. Uh-oh, they're on my dome already. Please cease. Owned. You've been owned. Oh, you've also been owned. I need a speed boost on this thing. What am I doing? 0 cubes. Oh, right. We haven't found any in a while. Right, we'll get some cubes. I went all the way. Yeah. We'll get some cubes, we'll get a little speed boost for the laser, because my goodness, it needs it. I'm slow as hell using that thing. We'll get, we've got like 7 water, something like that, or maybe get some repellent boost. Maybe we pick an upgrade immediately. Now that Wither sucks. Maybe we, good slide, maybe we choose a different one. Because I don't want to get paralysis and then it not function how I'm thinking it will function. Although to be fair, either of them are good, right? Because the big threat I foresee is things like the howlers running at the dome, and then I've got to move my laser specifically to deal with them because they're on like top of the dome or kind of top left and right of the dome and stuff. And you're not shooting anything else while you're shooting at them, they're a pain. So maybe some paralysis so that they stay in line with everything else. Got owned. I was like, are we done? No, there's more over here. Oop. Man, that is so satisfying killing those guys. How much do we need for speed? 1 more. Oh, gimme the thing. Wow. Right, I think, I mean, I was going to say, I think we're going to have enough money to buy the speed boost. Well, of course we are. We have enough money to buy the speed boost just in there. Ooh. Okay. Seed. Here's the question. What do you do with the seed? Here's my answer. You place it on this triangle and you leave these squares. Eventually, if we leave enough space, it will connect from that triangle all the way to the left. Right? So what I'll do is I'll clear this whole area out so that we can see it from the midline. And this way, in theory, we should be able to get 2 cubes every wave plus a triangle every, is it 4? 3 or 4 waves? Because it's not as frequent as the cubes. But it's still nice to have, right? It's still monies. And if we do get triangles just growing, then we'll have a really good opportunity to get prestige multipliers. Oh, by the way, idiot, buy the speed upgrade. Excellent. Do I want to choose one of these? 50% slowdown for 8 seconds. You know, I'm going to do it. Why am I going to do it? Because I don't think the old school wither is what we want anymore. However, this gives us the opportunity to get both of them, or not to get both of them, but the option to get both of them, so we can decide what we want. And we can decide, do we want to get paralysis or do we want to just go extended slowdown? However, for now, 8 seconds of 50% slowdown is still going to do some work. And if you get 40% of that, it's 40, right? One's 20, one's 40%. But anyway, 40% of that is even more slowdown for, assuming you've overcharged, of course, that's even more slowdown without committing to either upgrading slowdown or turning it into paralysis. That makes sense? Anyway, my point being, I'm not going to try the wither because everybody used to use the wither, and you know, no judgment there. I used to use the wither whenever I did, well, pretty much anything actually. It was just the best piece of equipment to take. You don't need a shield to defend your dome if everything is already dead, right? It does mean I'll have to actually think about the javelin creatures that come flying at the dome, because it used to be, boop, click the wither, they're dead. Oh crap, I gotta go back home. You'd press the kill the damn javelin things button, the wither would deploy, job done. Although I suppose the slowdown will slow them down, so maybe, I don't know how slow they'd be. Hey, get slowed. Okay, good to know that the rock gets slowed down by the slow as well. Oh, gotcha. Go ahead, come back up. I dare you, I dare you. Owned, idiot. Let's just, get the little health thing, just so I know how much we got. Man, the sword dome gets 1800 hit points. 1800. This thing gets 1400 at max. I suppose it's fair, the laser dome is better. Doesn't mean I don't miss the hit points. And you might be wondering, why have I not done the tunnel above us? It's because I don't really want to interrupt the vines too much. I want to let them, I'll do a little bit of the tunnel, but once we hit the cubes, I'm happy to just let them exist. Because the more ground you leave, the further, there it is, the further the vines spread on the tree. And I think if you left it long enough, they would eventually cover the whole map. Well, I don't know if they would do that, thinking about it. But they do go a long way, so my hope is that they can go far enough to grab the cubes and get the most useful tree we've ever managed to create, because I've made some okay trees in the past where they grow cubes, and you know, we love cubes. Do I remember to always go and get the cubes? Well, that's not the question you asked. You asked if I like them, and I do like them, and I plead the fifth about whether I remember to go and get them. But we've never had a good triangle one. We've never had a need, really, because for the most part, relic hunt is what it is, you're fine. And in endless mode, or prestige mode as it was, the game lasts so long that you're probably going to find enough... I didn't mean to press that. You're probably going to find enough triangles to make it unnecessary, really. 10 water. Why don't I get some points and I get that, just so I know how much I've got. And then we don't really have anything... And we don't really have anything we need to commit into right now. Please, guys. In terms of upgrades or anything. Though, thinking about it, I would probably enjoy more speed. It's interesting because they never used to give numbers. 0.3 move speed. Is that slower than it used to be? I find it hard to tell because they just used to say, "Ah, it moves faster." Hold up, let me set up. I'm slouching. It used to be like, yeah, the laser moves faster, but they didn't give you any solid like numbers. It was just, it's better. Forget about it. It's better. Just be happy. It's better. But now they give you numbers, and when they do give you numbers, I don't know, they seem smaller than I always thought they were. Maybe I just overestimated. So I thought, man, this thing is schmoving. This must be like a 400% speed boost. But no, it's just like, yeah, it takes it from 0.2 to 0.3. I don't know. I suppose the other thing about the laser dome, at least, is eventually you kind of forget how fast the thing moves, because you buy the gimbal, so it auto targets for the most part. So you don't actually need to move it that far, and then you get 2 of them. So you only need to move half as far as you ever have, right? I suppose that makes up for it. Like the sword dome, you need that sword in position. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to stab the thing or shoot the thing. I mean, let's condense, only because I don't know that we've had the condenser since the new update. Actually, no, I think we have. We just never used it to overcharge our ability. Production delay. I think they've changed that as well. Half a cycle. I think it used to delay the production even more than that. Huh. Oh well. Oh, don't get me wrong. I like it. I'm glad we've got it. Come on, be ready. Lovely. Whoop whoop. Excellent. Remember, we've got a longer wave delay now, so it's more worth it to actually fire that thing off. Did we? Unbelievable. I literally just did this tunnel and completely forgot that I did it. I used that whole wave delay to just come down here and check. Oh my goodness. You know what we need is more speed. More personal engineer flying speed. Because I'm all over the freaking place. Am I going to be able to get that? Boom. Boom. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We get that. We get that. Then we kill this guy. Then we kill this guy. Boom. Now it's just this guy. Owned. Owned. That went well. That feels nice. Being able to just be like, deal with them. Pop, pop, pop. A bit more speed on the laser would be nice because it felt kind of heavy moving that thing in order to make sure we hit all the rocks that were being thrown at us. Sure, I must have... Did I do this way all the way to the edge? I must have done. Yeah, I did. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go down... Ooh, cubes. And then I'll make my way back this way. Cubes. Appreciate it. Okay, I didn't mean to grab all of you. Whoops. And then I'll do the old drag technique. And you. Lovely. Yeah, we'll make our way back. Okay. Okay, I was going to say, please no more super solid material, because I just do not have time for that. Triangle. Okay, remember that there's a triangle there? We're going to be a bit late on the wave. That's okay. We pull everything into here and we just zoom back up at maximum speed. Please let me get there. Oh, something heavy hit the dome. Probably a rock. Alright, everybody's temporarily slow. My goodness. They're hurting the dome quite a bit. Please throw your rock. Stop hitting the dome. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. People hate you. Everybody I know hates you. Right. Excellent. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Little tense, touch tense, but we're fine. Let's have a look. How do you think the tree's doing? Yeah, a little bit. It's growing, it's thinking about it. Right. We got cubes. We love cubes. Oh, you're a separate patch of cubes. Ah, yeah. Mac, is it me or can you really throw these things now? Are they lighter than they used to be? I used to kind of rely on them not being that light. Okay, pull all of you in. Lovely. I'll get the triangles. And then we'll carry some of this home. I think, smart thing to do. Buy an upgrade for... for us, for our personal speed. And definitely buy the speed upgrade for the laser. Yeah. Okay, we made it. Do I have enough for the speed upgrade for the laser? I do. So I'll buy it. So we're way faster now. Okay. The good news is the slow affects everybody when they show up. Whereas I'm not sure how the old school wither used to work. I used to think if the enemy wasn't on the screen when you activated it, they didn't get withered. I'm not sure that's the case. I think they just got withered the second they entered the screen, because the screen was full of the witherness, right? Because, for instance, here, it doesn't matter when they're on the screen. I think if you just activate the slow and they walk into the screen while you've got the slow slowing, they slow. You know? You slow? So the old school wither must have worked the same. At any rate, I'm enjoying the slow. It certainly stops enemies from firing as soon as they would. Though I'm not sure if they fire at the same speed. I think, like, those carpet bombers fired at the same speed even when they were slow. They still went like 222 rather than like 222. So I don't know. I don't know if that bodes well or badly for our stag and scarab theory. I'm unsure. We'll have to do some science in the field to find out. Actually, let's just drop all of you. Yes. Boop. Okay. Excellent. Then we grab the back ones. And away we go. I don't think I left a hole in the floor, did I? Excellent news. I absolutely did. Okay, touche. Well, I've got to go home anyway. I'll take the triangles. We do not have a lot of triangles, do we? I was thinking, oh, maybe prestige multiplier? No, not a friggin' chance. Oh, it's you guys, eh? Oh, damn it. Okay, so you, the slow definitely works on those guys. It wasn't fast enough for me to react. And isn't me with these guys tough as hell? Damn. Quite a lot of those guys made it through, you know? Right. First things first. I think we've got to take some of this up. Because it will be worth it to have more upgrades. I need to be faster. Actually, what else do we need? I definitely need to be faster. That is for sure. For sure. I could carry more stuff as well. Let's see what we get. Oh, maybe the adaptive wave timer as well. Boom, make me faster. More wave delay? Ooh, maybe. Or... I mean, 70% slowdown for 16 seconds. It is nice, right? That's a lot of slowdown for a long time. A long time. Is it worth it though? It's hard to tell. Versus 3 individual uses of... Was it 3 seconds of paralysis? I mean, it might be nice. Imagine you're like, oh my god, everything, it's too much right now. What's happening? It's too much. Freeze. Everybody stops. You're like, sweet. Now I can deal with the most dangerous threats. Like, probably a stag or a scarab. Yes. The wave timer. So the adaptive wave timer, I believe, will tell you when the best time to come back is. What I don't know is, does it take into account the speed boost from the lift? And if I did that, would I then be able to take that extra half seconds to go and finish what I'm mining or something? And I know I'm greedy, okay? I get it. But usually I want the thing that we're mining. I do kind of want to buy that, but let's see where we're at. Slow them down. You need to be dead. Okay, you need to be dead. Actually, I'll tell you what. Oh! We're the ones who are dead. Man, they kicked our ass. Well, look at that. The top scores of Season 3 still appear to be Wither and Laserdome. I wonder if they do the same thing. Season 2. The scores are much lower in the second season. First season, hardly anybody. And up to 138,000. Me versus the mole people. Anyway. Okay, well, I'll be honest. That was not how I was expecting that to go. I thought, I'll kill the little guy, I'll come back, I'll kill the big guy. I didn't realise how little health we had. Tarnation. Okay, well, that was our first prestige mode run, and it went about as well as I think our first ever prestige mode run went. Actually, I think we won our first prestige mode run. Like, we got off the planet, didn't we? Oh, I can't remember. We don't have many losses, and when we do, it's always heartbreaking. Oh, it's so misty outside. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you hit the like button, it helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out a great deal. Make sure you check the links in the description, ring the notification button, and I will see all of you in the next one. See ya!